As I and Feluda were leaving Sunview Apartments on Navami night, Lalmohan Babu suggested that we must see the Badamtola Ashar Shango Puja Pandal before we go home. We did not have to stand in queue since Lalmohan Babu had 3 VIP passes and the organizers knew him very well as a celebrated author, and so we would hardly face any trouble. The organizers have not just made a wonderful pandal, but a superlative idol, and we should not miss that. While in the car, I could clearly see that Feluda was thinking about something, and he was thinking hard. Actually, never in his life he had given up on something. He was used to finding solutions to the most complex of problems and mysteries, and so it was unthinkable that he would end up as a loser. While in the car, Feluda mentioned about few things that were troubling him, and which he was trying to place in such a way so that he could reach at some kind of a solution and at least feel that he was on the right track. While he was having a discussion with Ankur Babu that evening, Feluda got to know something about Shambhit Tarafdar. Shambhit Babu was a man who was extremely good at camouflaging his emotions and intentions, and also his reality. He had a son who was studying MBA at Pune in an extremely prestigious college, and the cost of education over there was very high. Feluda was also informed that Mr. Tarafdar lost his job in a consultancy firm 3 months back while the lockdown was on. The company got rid of many employees as a cost-cutting exercise to counter the calamities posed by the pandemic, and Mr. Tarafdar was one of them. Shambhit Babu was known to maintain a high standard of living, and Ankur Babu expressed his wonder at how was Shambhit Babu meeting the expenses. Mr. Tarafdar spoke so much with Feluda in the last couple of days, and he was the one who actually called up Feluda to solve the mystery of theft, but then he never mentioned the facts his life was presently faced with. Why? Why couldn't he be transparent on this? Another issue was Feluda's brief encounter with an extremely sweet boy of around 8 or 9 years named Bonnie, son of Suresh Samadar, a resident of Sunview. This cute boy mentioned that on Shoshti night he had seen Shambhit Babu fiddling with the elevator switch. While having an informal interrogation with Shravan Mollik, he mentioned that at one point of time during Shoshti night he was called by Mr. Tarafdar to assist him in repairing the lift as there were some glitches. Was there something intentional? Did he intentionally keep Shravan busy so that someone else could get a free field to carry out the theft on Shoshti night? If that was the case, who was that individual? Just at that juncture, I happened to share an observation of mine with Feluda. I had seen after the completion of Shandha Arati that Sanatan kept the dhak horizontally for the first time in the last 3 days since they interacted. However, he was quick to place it vertically after a couple of minutes, and during that time I observed a broad black tape on one of the face of the dhak that was facing me. Just as I shared this observation, it seemed that a eureka moment for Feluda had arrived. There was a smile on his face as he quickly took out his Google Pixel phone and called up Mr. Mujumdar. He mentioned that he did not want anyone to be present at the puja mandap after 11 that night, and Shravan should be informed that they would come at that odd hour and he should allow us in. Feluda further mentioned that a mystery might well be on its way to getting solved that night.